It is very alarming. And you just mentioned a lot of crucial issues there. And I do think democracy is the overarching one. But just to dive into some of the other issues that you mentioned anti-trans bills, you mentioned book banning. What are the other political issues that you're hearing from women and the constituents that Women's March serves? Is it more of fair pay, family leave, or is it climate change policy? Is it the conflict in Gaza? Is it all of the above?
I mean, women are a huge block. I mean, we're half the country, we're more than half of the voters. And so different things matter to different people just depending on where folks are located, you know? So, generally speaking, we know that our base is very concerned about safety and security, concerned about political violence. We know that folks are concerned about the weaponization of abortion bans. We know that folks are concerned with abortion care. We know that folks are concerned about what's happening in Gaza. We know that folks are concerned with what's happening with the economy. Many women are heads of households. So, I don't think that it's possible to say, like, here are our top three. I think what is actually true is that most women are in the position of having to care about all three. Like, all of the concerns are number one. You can't, really be thinking about when and how to have a family if you don't know how to you're going to pay rent, or how you're going to afford gas to go to work, and if you are going to have electricity because a storm knocked out your electricity in Houston. All of these things overlap, and they can't be they can't be separated, they can't be disaggregated. And that's why we really believe that a feminist future is so important, is that we have to understand that all of these pieces are connected, and that in order to bring forward the future that is necessary, we have to have a lens that offers the possible solutions and the political vehicle to get to where we need to be to thrive.
Now, to get to where we need to be to thrive, I do have to ask, we have an election coming up in November. Obviously, the actions on June 24th are related to Dobbs, but what is the Women's March and Women's March Network doing to support President Biden in the November election?
Well, I think, again, what's really important about our election in 2024 is the bigger landscape of so many other elections in 2024. Mexico just had one, Europe just had one, we're having one, and inside of the context of the rise of authoritarianism. And so when we look at the ballot in 2024, whether you're looking at a local ballot, whether you're looking at a state ballot, whether you're looking at the federal ballot, the races, what is on the ballot is freedom or fascism. And that's it. It's just that simple. And so we are fighting towards freedom in all of the different ways that we can. We have a special emphasis on working in the states where there are ballot initiatives regarding abortion, because that's where our base is really fired up and ready to go. And so we're just pushing as many people to what we call knock your block at once. We focus on getting folks situated to organize the people that they love in their lives, and that is what our main intervention is going to be moving forward into the election season.